Good evening everybody, and in this video we're going to be unboxing a game from 1988. Games Workshop's Dark Future. Marvellous. Okay, so I have my trusty Stanley knife. Let's get this thing going. Where am I going to cut? Luckily there's some bubble wrap in there. This is like the thickest cardboard box I've ever seen. There we go. Cannot stress the thickness of this cardboard. Okay, looks like we're getting into the meat here. That looks to be the back. We're getting there. All this bubble wrap. And there we go. Let's open it up and see what we have inside. More bubble wrap. Get rid of that. More bubble wrap. More bubble wrap. And we're into the meat. Keep saying the meat. This bag appears to be on top. We'll separate the bags out and then have a look what's inside them. That is a big manual. So here is the outside back of the box. And we have some fantastic pieces of art on here, like this black car. Some brilliant line drawings, and that says this model has been shown at 2 tooth size. Isn't 2/2 the same as 1/1 as in actual size? That doesn't make any sense. Does it say 2/2? Maybe 2/3. The print is so small. But apparently this game is sophisticated. So look forward to getting this. On the side we have adverts for other games: Dungeon Quest, Fury of Dracula, Curse of Mummy's Tomb, Chainsaw Warrior. So many games. A lot of old Talisman expansions. Blood Royale, I don't know what that is. The 40k and fantasy books out at the time. Warhammer City, Chaos Marauders, and some more Dungeon Quest expansions. Okay, so first up, in here we have a strange shrink wrap thing. What appear to be tokens of some sort. Puffs of smoke, perhaps? And a dummy. There you go, maybe I should wear that as a badge. Couple of dice, see how they roll. Keep that one. And some more. These dummy tokens. Oh no, that's an explosion. I wonder what these are for. Very interesting. Okay, next up we have another bag full of stuff. This is where they punched those tokens out, and some oil slicks there, perhaps. We also have whatever that is. Looks like some sort of starting grid. Or is that something that crosses the road, perhaps? Is that a train crossing? I don't know. Some more smoke markers. Some more oil slicks explosions, and what look to be starfish. I think they're like those metal spiky things that pop tires. Do they have an official name? I'm not sure if they do. A circular Circulate, a circular template with Screech and Vree written on it. Not sure what this is for. Looks to be some sort of spinning template. You might screech or vree. Here's an interesting one. We have tull, what looks like a tree, motel, a door, and a tyre, and various bits of rubble. Perhaps they are debris markers. These appear to be larger bits of debris. That's a picture of one of the cars from the game. Some triangles. I have no idea what they are. Yet more smoke markers. I love how you get like an inch of unused token real estate there. Very 80s. We have maybe the coolest range ruler that I've ever seen. Looks like an old comic with Fatum, Daka Daka Daka, an early use of the phrase there, Badoom, Daka Daka, and Woomph. There it is, the rule book. Maybe we should have a specific video looking at this. Okay, so this is probably one of the thickest rule books for a board game that I've ever seen in my entire life. But the artwork is absolutely fantastic in here. I think we're going to have to do a separate video looking at this book. Fantastic stuff. We also have some tournament rules. It tells you how to put the car together. I think this is the stripped down version of the main game where we learn how to play. Still a lot of rules it seems, but a couple of pages looks a hell of a lot easier than that massive rulebook. However, where have I seen that Mack truck before? Interesting. Next up we have, get rid of that, what appear to be some road sections, a few straight sections. This reminds me of Scifiwargamers. There's a lot of these, a lot of straight sections, and some 90-degree bends. 2, 3 of those, and some smaller curves, about 45 degrees perhaps. Anything on the other side? No, they're black. I think I read there's 15 feet of track. And last but not least, we have what appears to be the models. Let's see if we can open this up without incident. What have we got in here? Some fragile 80s plastic. We have some chassis. I think they're all the same. This one's still almost on the sprue. Same with that one. Some car bodies. Some wheels and tyres. Some motorbikes. These are cool. I'll show you these close up in a second. Not sure what's in there. We'll have a look in a second. Some more car bodies. These are the weapons sprues. We'll bring those a bit closer. And finally in here, tiny little bag, we have the car windows. These feel very flimsy. These are like vac formed plastic. I assume they go in like so. I wonder if the yellow tint is from the age or if they actually had a yellow tint. Interesting. There's even a little divot in there to allow for the pin for the weapon to go in. Very well thought out. These are smaller than I imagined, and possibly cooler. Let's have a look at the cars. So we have the Interceptor here and the Renegade here. I think they look absolutely wonderful. Shall we see if they fit on the chassis? I'm not going to push hard. There we go. Now we just plonk the wheels on and some weapons. A wheel sprue looks much like this. Let's have a look at one of those bikes. These are a one-piece cast, but actually look quite good. So we've got a little pistol there. Looking forward to painting these. I might chuck it across the table. What I might do is cut the base off and put them on a different base. It's a bit thick, this one. Or we could file that down. That would be cool. Marvellous. And the weapon sprue. A lot of these weapons look very familiar. It's definitely a heavy bolter, a rocket launcher of sorts, various las guns, and that is possibly the coolest rotor cannon or chain gun I think I've seen Games Workshop produce. That's amazing. Look at that las cannon. We have a bag of weapons and tyres in here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon. The game of Highway Warriors. That was my best Australian accent.
Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, then please be sure to like and subscribe, or even leave a comment. I always try my best to reply to them all. You can even now support the channel by joining the Patreon page, details of which are in the description below. Thank you again for watching, and always remember to drill your barrels.